Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy, the Entertainment on the Riverside, TanTiger01, the Big Old Dragon. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and follow me on Twitter at TanTiger01, and leave a comment in the comment section below. Okay, today I'm just gonna talk about this new rumors about the broken gimmick. Okay, first of all, let's get one thing straight. The source of this rumor. Yes, Matt Hardy tweeted something out. Matt Hardy keeps tweeting a lot of stuff out. Okay, he keeps doing that. In fact, wasn't he tweeting something similar? Close to the Payback and Backlash pay-per-views, and then it didn't happen. Then all of it died down. Okay. Now the rumors are resurfacing. But this one is coming from Dave Meltzer, a person who has reportedly, not reportedly, who on many occasions has been wrong about a lot of things relating to Impact Wrestling, which is now under the GFW brand, which actually means nothing. Okay. He said that a deal is being made, which is very close to completion, to allow Matt Hardy to use the broken gimmick. A deal is being made. What do you mean a deal is being made? If this was such a black and white, open and shut case, there would be no point of a deal. Just give us the case or we'll sue it. No, or we'll sue you. Then there would be no deal. That word, it strongly indicates, not confirms, indicates that Matt Hardy is willing to compromise this stupid ass vitriol, and is finally, willing to sit down on the table, knowing that Anthem Media holds all the cards in their hands. Matt Hardy has nothing to go on. Okay, point to be noted here. This thing came out moments after the Steiner, Josh Matthews, JB, Joseph Parks match, which was eerily reminiscent of elements of having elements of the broken gimmick. Eerily similar. First of all, I pointed out that once again, this not confirmed but indicates not only that JB, and now a lot of people are coming to this conclusion, not only that JB is one of the key contributors to the broken gimmick, which it is something that I pleaded to Impact Wrestling to continue the broken gimmick without Matt Hardy, and show them that Matt Hardy is most likely not that creative. Okay, so we have that, and but this once again indicates that Matt Hardy is maybe not that creative. Of course, Impact Wrestling does not have those actors in place, but in fact, Impact Wrestling right now is focusing much more on wrestling and less on the entertaining aspect of it. You have elements of entertainment, but they're focusing much more on the wrestling. So the chance of getting full-fledged deletion segments is not that high. In fact, Slammiversary itself was actually a very good pay-per-view. Like I mentioned before, if you're paying $40, people who watch it on Fight Network, and apparently they're streaming it the same way on their website as well. If you can watch it for $40, plop down the money. It's definitely worth $40. In fact, I'd say it's worth a bit more than $40. 50 is, I don't know, maybe just for you, it's just a bit too much. But $40, hell, even $45, definitely. The pay-per-view was that good. And yes, I know people saying the G1 Climax show. Listen. I'm not gonna consider NJPW and to be an American show when they have just two shows in America, just had two shows in America, this year, and they're looking to come back next year. No, it's a Japanese show that tested the American waters. And listen, everyone and the mothers know that NJPW is the shit. Wrestling wise, it is perhaps the best one out there. But I'm speaking of American mainstream wrestling. NJPW is not American mainstream wrestling. In American mainstream wrestling wise, Slammiversary was a damn good pay-per-view. Okay. But let's get back to this broken gimmick. So, guys, please, this is more so a video for all of you. I have a few questions, like Impact Wrestling fans or whoever, whoever watches this. One, does the WWE even deserve the broken gimmick? Why? Why should WWE get the broken gimmick after they have ruined things again and again and again? They have a reputation of ruining things, and who's to say this broken gimmick will not once again fall to the feet of Roman Reigns or John Cena? Who's to say this won't happen? Anything in that company is not protected from Roman Reigns or John Cena. Two. Second thing. Should Anthem even compromise on this? Because if they compromise on something that they have the intellectual ownership of, this sets a very bad precedent in the entirety of the wrestling world, showing that the WWE can get anything, any intellectual property that they want from any other company, and no one can do anything about it. Do you want to set that precedent in Impact Wrestling? What's next? They're going to come after the name itself, Impact Wrestling? What's next? They're going to come after the Ultimate X match? So should Anthem even compromise, even speak of compromising it? Okay, listen, if it's going to be a deal where the gimmick is not exclusive to Matt Hardy, but the priority of it falls with Anthem Impact, and they can pull the plug whenever they want. If that sort of deal happens, which allows Anthem Media to continue using the broken gimmick and not basically sell it, not make it a Matt Hardy exclusive deal, but Anthem Media can also use elements of the broken gimmick. If that is the deal, me personally, I would say no. You are not, unless you are giving us something very, very dear to the WWE. We're not giving you the broken gimmick. The negotiation will be that hard. Okay, next. What does Matt Hardy possibly have? What does Matt Hardy have that Anthem Media needs? Anthem Media is planning a lot of things from 2017, 2018. They're planning a lot of things. And look, so far Anthem Media has somewhat stifled you could say the downward spiral. Somewhat stifled the downward spiral of Impact Wrestling. You'll have to give them credit for that. They have made it a bit more. They have made the company a bit more stable. They're getting things done. Okay, but so amidst all this, what does Matt Hardy possibly have that Impact Wrestling needs? What? People are still mad at him? What? Do you think people will start watching Impact Wrestling if they get the broken gimmick? The WWE fans were not watching the Impact Wrestling during the broken gimmick. Look at the viewership. You had 410,000, then went down to 358,000. Total non-stop deletion did not even drop 330K. And they all know where to find it. So, no, this is not going to draw on WWE fans. No. The WWE fans are sick of the WWE fans. They're most of the, like the diehard WWE fans are brainwashed slaves. The brainwashed slaves of the WWE. They act like brainwashed slaves. That they will not watch anything outside WWE. The same fans that call The Rock a part-timer, but not Triple H and not The Undertaker. Huh. So, once again, what does Matt Hardy have? What does Matt Hardy have? That Anthem... Look, Anthem Media is now has proven to be much more greater than like whatever Matt Hardy has in his assets and whatnot. What does Matt Hardy? So we know pretty sure like the fans won't come. The Impact Wrestling fans won't come back. No, sorry. The WWE fans. Impact Wrestling will not draw WWE fans. The WWE fans will not watch anything outside of WWE. They're fucking hypocritical that way. And in fact, why do you want to draw WWE fans? They're the lowest group, the lowest breed of wrestling fans. Like there are studies that indicate this, that WWE fans are perhaps the lowest breed of wrestling fans. Okay. Next question, and perhaps the most important one. Say, in the very unlikely event, very, very unlikely event, or very unfortunate event, that Anthem Media gives Matt Hardy the broken gimmick. What should Anthem Media get in return? What should Anthem Media get in return? Because if this is a deal works two ways. What should Anthem Media get in return of this? First of all, Anthem Media should not sell the exclusive rights to Matt Hardy. No! No! If Matt Hardy is that creative, tell him to create some, tell him to come up with another creative idea. Dumbass. Me personally, I can't think of anything. Maybe Matt Hardy is doing it with WWE's backing, but I can't think of anything that Anthem Media has that would the WWE has or Matt Hardy has that Anthem Media needs. But not speaking of an exclusive deal, like if this is as far as I'm willing to go with it. Anthem Media, this is as far as I'm willing to go with it. If Anthem Media is willing to share, not sell, share the broken gimmick with WWE. Share it. That means Anthem Media also gets to use it. Now, of course, it's their property. They get to use it. And at Bound for Glory, if we get a short feud between Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar, if we get that, maybe we can cut a deal. Like, if I was Anthem Media, I'd say that. We want a small feud between Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. We want Brock Lesnar to show up on our show. Then maybe we'll give you permission. Then we'll give you permission to share the broken gimmick with us. And look, by now it's almost fully confirmed that Matt Hardy was mostly an actor in the Broken Universe. They were actors. They were not they were not the majority of the creative mind. They were the actors. So here's what, if Matt Hardy starts doing the broken gimmick, I want Impact Wrestling to also start, resume doing elements of the broken gimmick again. Not extensively. Look, the Scott Steiner match it wasn't that extensive. Like the deletion, the broken brilliance elements, there were not that many. But so in a smaller scale, just because you can't have monotonous, wrestling all the time. This is not how American wrestling works. Like have some broken segments, have that truck driver, finally getting frustrated of getting beaten up, and then looking to find the power of the seven deities and all that. Have a Matt Hardy cameo appearance or whatnot, and give him some powers, or get creative with it. Come on, JB, you're a creative person. Come on, get creative with it. So that's pretty much it. I want to know what you guys think. You, the wrestling community, the fans, and whoever's watching this. I want you to, you tell me. I've posted the questions. Please do answer those questions and leave it all in the comment section below. Alright, I'm looking forward to comments and suggestions. And don't forget to hit that like button. Follow me on Twitter at TanTalk01. This is the MC Tam on the V side, signing out.